Hello, YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. This is the first video. I'm not going to go with that stuff. Okay. Let's talk about crappy teachers. No offense to any teachers that are watching this. Some teachers are actually good. In 5th grade, I had a good teacher. He had a job for us. It's called the barista. That would make him coffee every day. He just liked the smell of coffee because his parents used to make it all the time. I forgot his name, but I don't want to mention any names in this. But then there's the horrible teachers. Okay, so let's talk about school first. There's this teacher named Miss Patricia. Let's just call her Miss Patricia. Like I said, I don't want to say any names. I forgot if I said that or not. And she was our math teacher, this Miss Patricia. And she would yell at us every time we did anything, like Mr. Bob. And she would absolutely screech at us. She would give us 15-minute lectures, every day until me and my friend Blue, which is going to be later on in the series of this episode thing, this animation thingy, went up and talked to the teacher, Miss Patricia, and she's like, well, why don't you go talk to the counselor? And I think once she recommended mental illness medication to us or something. Not like I already don't take it or anything. I'm gonna remove that part from the video. And then she would absolutely just screech at us the whole entire time. And we barely had any time to do our math. And she would be like, oh, look at you, wasted all my time. Now I guess I'm gonna have to give you all this homework. It's like she practiced saying that routine every day. She practiced it for 16 years or something in college just to go say it to little smaller kids. Middle school. I mean, seriously. And she sends a lot of detentions for a teacher. Some of the other teachers are nice, I can't mention any of their names. That'd be mean. Let's talk about detentions now, because I'm running out of ideas. The dumbest reasons anyone has ever gotten detention in my school. Once there's this kid screeching Ocean Man in the hallway. And one of the teachers, they didn't give him a warning or anything. There's just detention. Why? I was just singing. Exactly. Your singing sucks. No, I'm just kidding. So this kid that was singing, he got all offended and everything. And they're like, it's your fault he's singing. Another reason I think he got detention, I'll call him student or him because I'm lazy and I don't want to do extra work. So him got a lot of detentions. I'm not going to point out any names. That would be super rude and it would be sort of embarrassing to the person. I know how that feels. And then he actually asked for this attention. Our woodworking teacher, I'll call him another Bob because why not? Maybe it could be Bob's evil twin brother. He's like, sure, go ahead. And he went up to the detention and he legitimately got a detention slip. I don't know which detention that was. But I've gotten plenty of detentions for dumb reasons. I've gotten a detention for apologizing. I've gotten a detention for writing inappropriate stuff on how the world will go extinct. And apparently it's a real theory in our science class. It's like, how will the world go extinct? Change all the water to Coke so no one can drink anymore. Next question. Frogs will take over the earth. because why not? And then after that, we would just go to a different class and then experience our other salty lecture. And then one of the class we sit super far apart. And we used to sit close together. But then they're like, oh, they like each other. They like hanging out with each other. Why don't I just stretch them apart and ruin their seating? So yep, he changed everyone's seating. Like the person he is. How about you? Have you had any crappy teachers? I don't know about you and what you're thinking or saying or chewing gum or something, but I think you've had crappy teachers too and you know it. And if you hadn't, you are pure and innocent. I don't know anyone else who is more pure and innocent than you. People with crappy teachers have anger issues. No, I'm just kidding. The first time I met my friends, Blue and Joe, which they're going to appear later on in the series, like I said in the first part, I think. I met them when they would come into class every day and say, I sniff, and they would just say a random substance, like, I sniff baby powder. And they would snort, like, make a snorting sound before that. And I'm like, hey, I should go talk to him. But my brain goes, hey, you're socially awkward. Stay right here in this chair where you're unnoticeable. And so I did, because I'm weird. And then one day, I finally talked to them. I know, crazy, right? I don't talk to anyone. I'm an introvert. So I go and talk to them. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are just like me. You're all depressed and everything. And they're like, yep, that's us. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, so these depressed people soon became my friends. Well, they were my friends at that. But I was still like afraid to ask them any questions because I was afraid they were going to judge me like all my other friends because I have such good luck with friends. And it turns out they were actually nice and also socially awkward. I think. I don't know. I don't know them fully yet still. Even though I've been friends with them for like more than a year now. I think 5th grade was the most fun. Once it was like Christmas time, and my friend put so much candy on her gingerbread house that someone said she was going to get type 5 diabetes or something like that. I don't know if that's a thing, but it certainly looked like she was. She was odd, but in a good way. Like, odd in a different way. And she, on the last day of school, she got up on the tables and started singing Space Unicorn Out to the World. That was the first time I ever learned about Perry Grip. And then my whole life changed. I did watch Perry Grip for a while. He's a very good songwriter and maker, whatever it's called. You should go watch his videos. And this is not a sponsor. This is our first video. We do not sponsor. All the animations are made by us. We do not copy from other videos or mean stuff like that. I just want to animate and do random stuff and draw. Anyway, this is our first video, so it's sort of awkward. I am afraid to show everyone my comments about life. It's like 12 o'clock or something where I am. But time doesn't matter when you're insomniac, right? Right? No one's gonna answer me because they're all asleep. I don't understand the concept of life. Why does life even understand if organic matter dies anyway? This is getting deep. I better change it back to the comedic style of the show thing. Okay. Have you ever had a phobia? I'm pretty sure most of you haven't, but I'm just checking. I used to have thanatophobia. You probably don't want to know about my stupid phobias. Yep, I'm wasting your time. Let's talk about stuff that you'll probably like, not stuff we all like. Anyway, what do you like? Pets? I have pets, but everyone tells me they're disgusting. They're this thingy right here. They're rats. They're like second. I have two of them. One's named Winter, one's named Moon. I could say their names because you're not gonna secretly stalk them on the dark web and take pictures of them. They're rats, of course. Everyone's like, ew, you have rats? Those things are disgusting and dirty. They live in sewers. I'm like, oh my gosh, stop bickering. You're probably more picky than them. I don't know how picky rats are, but my rats are picky. They like peanut butter. Even though they usually eat their normal rat food. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the video here because, yeah. Goodbye.